All right, you guys, this your boy back at y'all with another one. Let's get down to business. So we talking about yet again Kamala Harris. Now, last week I talked about how Simone Sanders was leaving the administration to pursue quote unquote other opportunities, right? And that she was the second person to leave. Also, we talked about Ashley Etienne, another woman who was in Kamala Harris's camp that was on her way out the door. Since then, we learned about two more individuals that is leaving the administration. Now, these individuals were lesser known commodities within the Kamala Harris's camp, right? Now, the two other people that are leaving are Peter Vales, who is director of press operations, and Vince Evans, the deputy director of the Office of Public Engagement. Now, say that three times fast. Peter Vales, the director of press operations, and Vince Evans, the deputy director of the Office of Public Engagement. Now, this piece, the Washington Post, the Washington Post uh, came up with 3 days ago, came as a result of interviews with 18 people connected to the vice president. Also alleges that she failed to read the briefings they prepared, and she turns on them if she's subsequently criticized for being unprepared. So let me get this straight. You got these staffers that's working hard for this woman, preparing a daily briefing for this woman. She don't read them. Now, mind you, we banged on Trump last year for doing the same shit. You have people banging on Trump for when it was revealed that he don't read the daily briefings, and that in these daily briefings, if you don't put Trump in the daily briefings every so often, that he loses interest and all. This woman don't even fucking read the daily briefings and all that. And then she got nerve to get mad at them when she feels that she's unprepared. What the fuck? What's up, Kenyon Perry? Listen to this show. I'm gonna make sure that everyone comprehends what I'm saying about this woman. So you got staffers to read to prepare the presidential daily briefing for her every day. They make sure there's a high quality information and is factual, so that way she, along with the president, can make the best decision possible. She don't even read the briefings, and then she got nerve to get mad at the same people who preparing these briefings as when she's not prepared. The fuck out of here. What's up, Trey? I told y'all this woman ain't qualified to be president. I told y'all this. This is part of the process. She's not doing her job. Part of your job when you're the president, right? You gotta read the daily briefings every day to get an idea what the fuck's going on. If you don't read the daily briefings, how do you know what the hell's going on? How the hell you gonna make the best decision possible? I told y'all this woman ain't qualified to be no goddamn president. Now, let's continue on. The claims from the staff who work for Harris were published and confirmed departures of two high-profile level staffers, the other two who are said to be heading for the door too. It's clear you're not working with somebody who's willing to do the prep work. With Kamala, you got to put up with constant amount of soul destroying criticism and also her own lack of confidence. So you're constantly sort of propping up a bully, and it's not really clear why. Meanwhile, Gil Duran, who worked for Kamala for just 5 months in 2013 before quitting, said the vice president was repeating the same old destructive patterns. I told y'all this woman wasn't qualified to be president. I told y'all when Joe Biden went ahead and propped this woman up to be his running mate, that was a big ass mistake. What's up, Kasim Baker, Real Facts TV? Salute to everybody in the building tonight. I told y'all this woman wasn't qualified to be vice president, and this is even more evidence of that. Right? Right? let's continue on. Writing in San Francisco Examiner column, he said one of the things that we say in our little text groups amongst each other is that what is the common denominator through all this? And it is her. And he's absolutely right. She's the common denominator in all this bullshit that's going on. Who are the next talented people you're going to bring in and burn through and then have them pretend they're retiring for positive reasons? Now, people familiar with the conversations told Politico that even more key members of Kamala Harris's orbit are eyeing the exits, and they have expressed interest in leaving less than a year into her vice presidency. Some Democratic allies have urged Harris to embrace the concept of a reset after a rocky first year as vice president, where it's been ridiculed with project failures like addressing the southern border and reports of tensions between her and the president. And let's not forget her botching interviews on many occasions, especially with Lester Holt. We talked about that also, right? I told y'all this woman ain't qualified to be president. I told y'all this. I told anybody that was willing to listen, this woman won't qualify to be president. And you mean to tell me of all these people that's coming out saying the same thing about this woman, yeah, and you still got people out here defending her? How? Defending. I told y'all this woman ain't qualified to be president. The Democratic Party obviously don't listen to the voters. Obviously, they don't listen to their constituents. This woman was thoroughly and utterly rejected, and yet they still try to prop this woman up as, oh, she's going to be the leader of the Democratic Party moving forward. She's going to be this person that's going to lead the Democratic Party to the future. Okay, the fuck out of here. You can't have no side hoe be no goddamn person that's going to lead the country to the goddamn on future. This woman can't even decide what she believes in. She can't even decide what she believes in. She can't even stick to one color, for crying out loud. Exactly. Miss different race every few weeks. Exactly. I told y'all she ain't qualified to be no goddamn president. Told y'all this shit. It goes on to say this. Her ratings have tanked, with top Democrats said to be appalled at the idea of her running for president in 2024 should Joe Biden decide not to seek a second term. Harris's staff are leaving because they're burnt out, there are better opportunities elsewhere, and they don't want to be branded permanently as a Harris person, according to Axios. This is crazy. And this woman got some nerve to call herself running for president. President of what? Because you sure as hell can't be president of the United States. That's off the table. I told you that the vice presidency was her ceiling. And then, even then, she wasn't even qualified to be there. But I'm going to tell you why she was there. Let me explain to you why she was there. In the height of the George Floyd murder, where you have protests and uprisings going on around the country, Joe Biden, oh yeah, before I get on to that, right? Let's just say Joe Biden had his own reservation for picking her. Joe Biden himself didn't want to pick her. He was forced to by the establishment. But Joe Biden himself didn't want to pick her. He was forced to. Now, in the height of the George Floyd murder, and you had protests and uprisings throughout the United States and all that, right? The whole focus was we had to have a woman of color. That was the whole focus was. And then when Amy Klobuchar was supposed to be on that list of Joe Biden's running mate, well, when George Floyd got murdered and it was revealed that she was the prosecutor that could have gone after Derek Chauvin, but chose not to, well, that cast a black eye on her presidential aspirations. She's out. You had Stacey Abrams and Keisha Lance Bottoms and Val Demings, all these other ladies or whatever like that, that was supposed to be on Joe Biden's list, but they went with Kamala Harris. The establishment chose Kamala Harris. And me and Two Raw and Quest X and everybody else was telling y'all how big of a mistake that was. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. But this is what happens when you play with fire. This is what happens when you play with fire. They kept on propping this woman up like she was going to lead the Democratic Party to the future. They keep on propping this woman up, recycling her, reshuffling her, repackaging her. I told y'all she wasn't qualified to be vice president. She wasn't qualified. I told everybody she wasn't qualified. I told a lot of people she wasn't qualified. I'm gonna tell y'all one more time, just in case you might be living under a hermit crab. She's not qualified. The mainstream media all last year, when Joe Biden picked her as her running mate, right? They recycled her, reshuffled her, repackaged her. And I told everybody what the mainstream media was doing. She's not doing her job, but she got nerve to berate people who actually doing their job to try to support her. She got some fucking nerve. I told you this woman was a fraud, and now we see this. We see it play out right before our very eyes. And you mean I told y'all there's people who were leaving? I told y'all. I told everybody that when Ashley Etienne and that dirty tennis ball head Simone Sanders was leaving, I told everybody that there was not going to be the only people leaving. I called this. I called this shit. I'm taking my victory lap, goddammit. I called this shit. I call it. And now we see why people are leaving for the exes. You mean to tell me you gotta subject yourself to her berating you, and she don't even have she don't even have confidence in her own right to do the fucking job? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna repeat that one more time. You mean to tell me this woman don't got no confidence in her ability to do the job, and yet she got nerve to be berating people that's trying to support her and prop her up? How dare she do some shit like that? How dare she? And she got nerve to be, look, just because you got a title don't mean you got legitimacy, woman. And it's the Democratic Party's fault for propping up this woman. When they know good and goddamn well she wasn't qualified to be in that position. Now, for all you Kamala lovers out there, for all you people out there that's singing her praises and taking bullets for this woman, can you point to one policy that she is the driving force of? Can you point to one policy? Give me one. Give me one. Somebody out there in the atmosphere. Somebody around this world that's watching this video, point to one thing, one policy that she was a champion of. One. You can't name one. You can't name not one policy. You can't name not one thing this woman has done to make you believe, oh man, you know what? I got to get behind Kamala Harris because, you know, Kamala Harris is out there. She's the driving force. She's leading the Democratic Party and all that. You can't say no shit like that. You got staff members in group text talking shit about her behind her back. So that just goes to show you that they don't even like her ass. But I'm supposed to? So you got members of her own staff that don't like her ass, that's running for the exits, they either quitting or they're getting fired. But yet you expect me to believe that I can get behind this woman? You get the fuck out of here? I told y'all this shit. I called this shit a year ago. That the Democratic Party was making a big mistake. Because, like with anything else, if you give it enough time, time will tell the story that other people won't. Time tells all. You can only hide things for so long before the truth gets exposed. If you're a part-time criminal or a part-time thug, guess what? It's only a matter of time before the real gangsters and the real thugs find you out. Everything heals with time. Everything gets exposed with time. If you just give something enough time, time reveals all. And we have seen people are running for the exits, and they got 3 more years. Motherfuckers got 3 more years until the next election. We got next year is the midterms. And we got 3 more years until the next presidential election, and people are already running for the exits. Why? Because you got people working for her that feel completely burnt out, that are completely overwhelmed, that are subjected to ridicule and all kinds of soul-destroying criticism. While she don't even have enough confidence in herself to do the goddamn job, and she got nerve to be out here berating people, she got some motherfucking nerve. Get fucked, bitch. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't respect that shit at all. I don't respect that at all. You sitting up here berating people that's out there breaking their neck to make you look good? Are you fucking kidding me? The fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. Now, all you Kamala butt kisses at, where the fuck are y'all at talking about this? Huh? Because last year, everybody was motherfuckers talking this shit about, oh man, you being misogynistic. You shut your ass up. If you one of them people that run around here and talk about how somebody be misogynistic because they not qualified to do a job, you can shut your motherfucking ass up. Yeah, you won't bring your ass here talking shit to me like that. You won't do it. You won't do it because you know I will fry your ass and fricassee your ass, and then after I get done frying and fricassee your ass, I'm gonna bat your ass out of here. Yeah, because a lot of you feminists out there that talk all that shit, y'all don't got the intellectual level I got. You let that chunky ass motherfucking Brittany Cooper tell it. You need to help your ass on a fucking treadmill, bitch. You got Anytime Fitness and 24-hour fitness, and you mean to tell me you can't take your ass to the fucking gym at 3 in the morning? You need to be there from 3 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. You over there trying to teach somebody some shit, Professor Chucky. Fuck out of here. Her and motherfucking Tyrannosaurus Burke out here defending this woman. How? How can y'all sit up here and defend this woman? Anybody banging her about some shit, all of a sudden now we being misogynistic? Fuck out of here. I told y'all this woman was not qualified to be president, and that the Democratic Party made a big mistake in picking her. Now, I'm not the only one that think this. I cannot be the only person that think this, because I called this shit long ago. Now, I'm going to put a link in the chat. I'm going to put a link in. Somebody come in and you come in and give me your thoughts about, oh, camel toe, oh, camel toe. I can't be the only person that think this, because I called this shit long ago. Way before this article came out, I called this shit. And now you see it play out before your very eyes. Hey, for all you butt kissers out there, right? Hey, y'all like being lied to? Y'all like being misled? Huh? Y'all must be like being lied to. Y'all must be like being misled. Y'all like being Smackledorf. Huh? Cause when you get a guy like me to tell the truth, right? And a lot of you guys don't like the way I tell you the truth, but it's the truth no matter what. And when I try to tell you guys and gals out there that want to be crash test dummies for this woman and all that, and y'all choose not to listen, then, hey, mama always tell me a hard head makes a soft ass. What's up, Luda Ryder?
Damn it. Sorry, LB. Just got some bad news. Man, we've been saying this for months now, LB, man. And now it's starting to come true. People won't want to act like, they didn't see this coming. We told your ass about this. We told y'all. I told y'all, I kept on saying, Joe Biden better watch your back, because he knows he ain't gonna never be president of the United States of America. He may try to take you out. So you got people on that staff quitting left to right. Yeah, because they can't handle
They getting
all
fired left and right.
Yeah, they're getting fired because they're trying to say they're the reason why he's having bad press. No, you're the reason, because you can't put a square peg in a round.
Yeah, you can't put a square peg in a round hole. I got it. Yeah, man. Look, you can't have all these people saying the same thing. Now, mind you, Lou, brother Lou, and go subscribe to Lou the Writer Sports too. And brother Lou, now I've been telling people this shit, right? And I got third-hand knowledge of the situation. These people tell you this shit, the same shit, from a first-hand knowledge perspective, y'all. So if I'm telling you stuff from a third-hand knowledge perspective, and the same people coming out telling you the same shit from a first-hand knowledge perspective, it can't be a lie. It can't be a lie. All these people can't just be on this big old jihad against Kamala Harris. She is the common denominator in this bullshit.
Now, I want to see if they say anything about this on BET show with those little four ladies coming out. Are they gonna say anything about this? Nope. Because they know they were wrong the whole time.
And of course, the media ain't gonna apologize for it, right? Everybody that's sitting up here being crash test dummies for this woman ain't gonna come and apologize and be like, man, you know what? We really made the wrong assessment about this woman. She's not qualified at all to be president. Y'all the main ones that propped her up. How the fuck y'all ain't see this coming?
And we told people that the only reason why Joe Biden picked her because he's trying to win a damn election. He didn't really want to pick her. He did it so he can win, get the black vote.
But this the thing, Lou. This the thing. She don't got the black vote.
Yeah, Miss I want to be some days I want to be black, some days I want to be Asian, some days I want to be Caucasian, some days I want to be multiple colors.
You can't have no side chick all of a sudden now be the person that get the nuclear launch codes and shit. You crazy? This woman was a former side chick going downtown with Willie Brown.
If she gets
and yet you gonna trust that woman? You gonna trust that woman with the nuclear launch codes? Look.
If she gets the nuclear launch codes, man, God help us all. Because one bad period can kill us all.
I wouldn't trust that woman with some baby keys, let alone keys to the nuclear launch codes. Fuck that. You know them baby keys, the little infant be chewing on and shit. You got a blue key and a yellow key and a green key and a red key and shit.
I wouldn't trust her to go to Area 51.
I wouldn't trust her with baby keys, let alone real keys to the nuclear launch codes. Are you fucking kidding me? This one was a side chick at one point or another. But see, the Democratic establishment out of California ran cover for her. So a lot of stuff that we didn't know back then was because of them running cover for her. But now we all know this woman is destructive. She has destructive patterns. Her reputation precedes her, whether it be as a prosecutor out in San Francisco, as an attorney general out in California, as a U.S. senator, and now as a vice president. Her reputation precedes her. Everywhere she go, I see the same hoe.
You got to think about this too, LB. If he did become president, think about all the laws he's gonna try to get through the federal courts.
But even then, she don't got no clout like that. Look, Joe Biden's cabinet is so pissed off with her, they pushed her off to the side and be like, look, just go ahead and shuffle through email. We'll call you if we need you or whatever. Remember, she botched the interview with Lester Holt, right? The White House was so pissed off, they called into John Cooper's feed while John Cooper was reporting the news on CNN and talked about how unhappy they were with that interview. When she was down there in Guatemala telling people, don't come. And that, oh, we've been to the border. You hadn't been to the border. Yeah, the fuck out of here. This woman ain't qualified to be no goddamn vice president.
You can say her and Joe Biden kind of messed up the whole border situation.
But see, that was an unwinnable situation to begin with when it comes to the They sit there and give Kirsten Cinema and goddamn Joe Manchurian candidate all that goddamn power, as opposed to playing hardball with them motherfuckers, right? See, the thing about it is, they could have gotten stuff passed, but they didn't. And why did they get stuff passed? Because they're two weak ass motherfuckers. At least with Trump, look, I don't support that motherfucker in no way, shape, form, or fashion. But at least Trump will tell you, hey, look, you either do this or this gonna happen. Trump wanted to play hardball with your ass. These two jackasses won't because, oh, they gotta be so diplomatic. First of all, Kamala, spell diplomatic.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the the cargo with China situation. Like, are we
I
gonna have?
told y'all this woman won't qualify. And watch. As time goes by, an eye for an eye, we in this together, son. Your beef is mine because more shit's gonna come out.
I'm pretty sure with Bob Dole passing away, it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff coming out.
Well, Bob Dole, see, that's the thing. Bob Dole was an old white supremacist that, it's just time for him to kick the can anyway, right? But even then, Bob Dole is old as senile, as much of a white supremacist he was. Look, that ain't got nothing to do with these two jackasses or whatever like that. Them two jackasses don't know nothing.
Hey, Joe Biden is a white. See, I can't
Think
say it
about it.
on her. Joe
Think about
Biden
it.
is
When
like
Joe
that.
Biden ran the first, hey Lou, when Joe Biden ran the first time in 1987, right? In 1987, guess who he was busted for?
Bob Dole.
Guess what derailed Joe Biden's presidential campaign back in 1987?
What?
Plagiarism. That means the motherfucker's a copycat.
So it's a possibility he did not write the crime bill. Somebody else did.
Oh no, he had a hand in the crime bill. That motherfucker had a hand in the crime bill. Trust me, he had a hand in the crime bill. He had a lot of help, but he had a hand in writing that goddamn crime bill. The point of the matter is that these two dumbasses don't got no creative gene in their body. One is old and senile, and one is kind of young and senile. But you, like I said before, you can't trust no side chick to lead no goddamn nothing. How would you feel? Let me ask you something, Lou. Say you work for me, right?
Yeah.
Say you work for me, and say I didn't have no confidence in my ability to do my job and all that, right? Now you breaking your neck, working countless hours, not seeing your family, trying to make me look good for and whatever like that, right? And I just take your work, shit all over it, and then berate you when I'm not prepared. How would you feel about that?
I'll cut your ass out.
And probably go on to do something else, right?
If I could go and do something else, because think about it. If I cut your ass out, gonna have to be on my record on why you lost your job.
Yeah.
Like
Told you, man.
the people who got fired or left Kamala Harris so far, I think they don't do good for themselves. They have a whole lot of options. They don't need to be with work for Kamala Harris.
Nope.
Like a job that's opened up at CNN, so somebody gonna take it.
Nah. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that job with the longest antenna pole, bro. I wouldn't touch that job with the longest antenna pole.
You think Colombo sue CNN for breach of contract?
Who?
You think Colombo gonna sue CNN for breach of contract?
Why? He got fired for just cause. You know, damn suing for what?
Like, you know how things
If
are.
anything, he breached the contract by going out there and doing what the fuck he did. So yeah, he can go settle it up. He can go kick rocks.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up starting a YouTube channel, a podcast, something, because I think he's gonna be all right.
He could be all right. Trust me, he gonna be all right.
Now he can say whatever he want to say now.
Yeah.
But the whole Kamala Harris situation is all going to end two ways. Is he going to steal the presidency from Joe Biden, or unless he give up being vice president, but her ego ain't going to allow that.
No, her ego's not gonna allow that. Her ego ain't gonna allow her to her ego not gonna allow that.
Because if she thought about running for president in 2024, she better forget about that. Because really, who's going to go out there and endorse her? The people who endorsed her the first time around, those same people who pressured Joe Biden into making her the vice president. Like, really, the people who wanted her to be vice president, did they really do their research before they try to make her vice president, or did they look at her a race? Or they thought, hey man, we're gonna have the first ever black woman as vice president.
They looked at the race. Never mind her. Never mind that she's not qualified to be a vice president, but they looked at her race.
But the thing about
the white media propped her up to be as this black woman. When we were telling people for the longest that this woman wasn't anything, she wasn't black. The white media propped her up. The mainstream media propped her up to be this be this black woman and shit like that because she was under the Obama administration. Because yes, Kamala Harris was out there with President Barack Obama, copying his playbook to the fucking T.
And think about how many people came after you, Too Raw, me, and all other people who were trying to tell them the truth about Kamala Harris. They had like we was hating. They had like we was wrong.
Oh, like, hey, I'll tell you right now, another person that was banging the drum about her, because they lived out there. There's two people out there that banged the drum about her, and I want to shout them out. First of all, it was Tom Bennis. Tom Bennis banged the drum about this woman, and then you also had the brother, the Cali Enigma, was banging the drum about this woman.
Think about it. Tom Bennis. To me, Tom Bennis knew better because he's down that he's down that way.
That's my point. That's exactly my point. So there's two people that knew good and goddamn well what the fuck was going on. It's Tom Bennis and the Cali Enigma. Shout out to them two brothers.
Now now that we told y'all about her and everything that was about she really was about, Now y'all, yeah, now y'all like y'all didn't know this was coming. We knew this was coming. See, that's the problem. That's the problem right now. Instead of people doing their research and doing their checks about everything else, you look at the highlights of a person. You don't really dig deep about a person's personality, nothing like that.
Yeah, man, that's some bullshit. Motherfuckers out here now. Who the fuck is out here still defending this woman? I dare anybody, and I dare
Like
anybody
I'm like,
to bring their ass in here.
I'm like, I'm trying to find a good candidate for 2024, but there ain't none out there, LB. There ain't none. Like you expect me to vote in 2024?
For what? Nobody got the black agenda on their priority list. For what? All they gotta do is idiots. But man, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but anyway, yeah. All the stuff that came out about this woman, it was not surprising. If anything, it was expected. If anything, the news that came out about this woman was not surprising. It was expected. It was expected because, like any piece of information, right? You don't have everything come out at once. You can't. You cannot have a whole bunch of information come out at once. It has to be a little drip here. Uh, it got a little drip there, and a little drip there, and a drip here, and all that, right? Or like little bird seed. Drop little bird seed here, drop little bird seed there, drop little bird seed over here, drop a little bird seed over there, and all that. Saw out the Swish Life TV in the building, but Swish Life, hey, I'm gonna challenge you on this real quick, right? Because this the thing. black people did not fall for the okie doke when it came to Kamala Harris. If you check, if anything, it was the white media that kept propping her up to be this black woman. When we, the black, and I'm not talking about the coons, and I'm not talking about the buck dancers and all that, because like anything else, you got coons and buck dancers no matter what. But I'm talking about the general consensus of black people did not vote for this woman. They didn't like this woman, and they don't trust this woman. They didn't. Matter of fact, my brother, Switch Life TV. If you go on YouTube and go on Sky News Australia and type in Kamala Harris, right? They actually interviewed black people with feet. They actually put feet on the ground and interviewed black women, and you have black women out there rejecting her. So it's not like we fell for the okie doke. We saw the scam for what she was. What's up? What's up, Maximus Royalty? What's up, bro? Salute. Exactly. So we saw the scam. The problem was the white media kept propping her up. The white media kept propping this woman up to be something she's not. But yeah, most of the general black population, they didn't trust this woman. They didn't trust her at all. Because the thing about it was, we got out ahead of it. When we saw the scam for what she was, we called that shit out a mile away, so black people was prepared. Now, of course, like with anything else, you're gonna have a few coons out there and a few buck dancers, a few ski-wee hoes out there that's gonna ignore all that and still be crash test dummy for this woman. But the general consensus, we didn't fuck with this woman, not at all. Now, when it came to Barack Obama, though, on the other hand, yeah, we fell for the okie doke on that one. We fell for the okie doke on that one, but you're not gonna get another chance to fool us. You got to come with some receipts. But anyway, shout out to the homie Switch Life TV in the building, man. I appreciate your comment. I really do, because it was worth noting that. But yeah, Kamala Harris, that woman out here talking about she ain't got confidence in her ability to do the job. Then why'd you take the job? If you're not confident in your ability to do a job, why'd you take the job? I think I have an idea why you took the job, Kamala Harris. And it had nothing to do with your confidence and all that. It had everything to do with you being in a position of power. Where you and your ski-wee hoes and your family members get to sit up there and make decisions and all that. Look, why is your family members making decisions? Why are they out here doing all this shit? They're not part of the cabinet. You are. You the vice president, not Maya Harris, not your sister Maya, not your niece who Maya Harris had at 17 years old. What's up, Alex Heron, right? Not your husband, not your sister's husband. None of them motherfuckers should have a hand or a say in your decision-making process. And if that what the fuck is going on, then shame on you. She got nerve to be mad at people for her not doing her job. You got people breaking their neck, making sure the presidential daily brief is accurate and correct, working long hours, sacrificing sleep, not seeing their family to make sure her ass look good, and all she does is craps all. She don't even look at the goddamn program. She don't even look at the paperwork, and they got nerve to get mad at people when she look like shit. The fuck out of here. No wonder people leaving for the exits. Because at that point, you're more trouble than what you're worth. No wonder she got low approval ratings. So if she got, look, everybody that's out there still defending this woman, I need you to come out your hermit crab shell and bring your ass to the front. So let me get this straight. You got people within her inner circle are rejecting her. You got the general public rejecting her. So who's the common denominator in all this shit? It's her. She's the common denominator and all this bullshit that's going on. People outside don't like her. People inside don't like her. And yet, this the woman that's going to lead the country moving forward? No, she can kick fucking rocks. Kick rocks. Kick motherfucking big ass boulder sized rocks. I mean that shit. I mean that shit. And despite all that, despite all that news that's coming out about her, right? All the news that we heard about her in the last week or so, the last 2 weeks or so, is still not it. I promise you, there's gonna be more people leaving. There's gonna be more stuff that comes out about this woman. Watch what I tell y'all. Watch what I tell you. This ain't even the fucking tip of the iceberg when it comes to this shit. I know how this motherfucker work. Hey, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, man, subscribe to the goddamn channel, man. What the fuck y'all doing? Share the video, okay? Look, everybody got a Twitter account. Everybody got a goddamn Instagram account, whatever like that. Share the video, right? This woman ain't qualified to be president, period. And these dummies in the Democratic Party, my homie Tom Bennett like to call them the Demo dummies, right? They're going to continue to double down and triple down on stupid. They're going to continue to prop this woman up, like, and you got, and watch what I tell you, right? That dirty tennis ball Simone Sanders left the goddamn White House, right? Watch she go back on CNN trying to defend this woman. Watch what I tell y'all. Watch what I tell y'all. Just give it some time. When it comes down to the get down, she gonna be right back on CNN as some quote unquote political contributor, and she gonna keep on banging the drum about this woman and how everybody is full of gossip and how people out there just mixing strewing stuff and people out there are just talking shit, and you know you shouldn't really pay attention to what they're saying because they're just bitter and all this bullshit. Watch what I tell you, right? Or I have it in good faith that Simone Sanders, like Luda Ryder Sports mentioned the other day, that she might even come up with a book. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. How you doing? All right. You do the same, sir? The question I got is who next? Who next? Ashley Etienne, your ass is on the clock. Alphabet immigrant, you next. You next. Cause see, we ain't heard about the two white people that left. We just heard about Ashley Etienne and Simone Sanders. The two white guys I talked about earlier in the stream, oh, we didn't hear about them leaving. So why'd you leave them out? Why'd you leave them out? So they're gonna sit up here and try to continue this evolution of Kamala Harris or whatever like that. Look, leopards don't change their spots, all right? Leopards don't change their spots. And I promise you, there's gonna be more shit that comes out about this woman. There's not gonna be this metamorphosis where Kamala Harris go for some goddamn caterpillar, form a cocoon, and then metamorphosize into some butterfly. It ain't going down like that. I promise you. I promise you. There's gonna be more shit that comes out about this leopard, right? And I won't be surprised in her vice presidential master bedroom, she got leopard print all over the goddamn wall in her goddamn bedroom. I promise you that. Hell yeah, she corrupt. And she's a fake. That's why, hey, that's why I said that I tweeted her birthday by that song Alexander O'Neal back in 1987 called her fake. You's a fake, baby. You so disgusting. You's a fake, baby. That's right. Yeah, you propped up her husband and all that. Look, the first time we see her husband is the first was when she got announced as the vice president. That's the first time we saw her husband that she met on a blind date. Let her tell it. Yeah. And that yeah, exactly, bro. That motherfuckers running for the exits. Or they getting pushed to the exits. But either way, look, motherfuckers is hopping off the train, man. Motherfuckers is hopping off the train. Look, because they know for a fact that she ain't it. She don't bring home the goods. You got motherfuckers in group text talking shit about you. That's not a good look. She that type of person motherfuckers talk shit about her. Then when she walk in the room, hey Kamala, hi Madam Vice President, how you doing today? As soon as she walk out the room, bitch. That's what they be saying. They be like, I can't stand that woman. She get on my goddamn nerve. Hi, Madam Vice President. How you doing today? Oh yeah, it's just is there anything you need today? Oh no, I don't need anything right now. I'm good, thank you. You guys enjoy the rest of the day. You too, Madam Vice President. Motherfucking bitch, can't stand that bitch. Every time you turn your head, man, she on my ass about some shit. Fuck that bitch. That's what they be saying. Oh yeah, I talked about that too. You can't look Maximus royalty. I talked about that already, bro. Yeah, she ain't nothing but a groupie. You can't trust no side chick with the goddamn nuclear launch codes, bro. For real. But you guys let me know what y'all think about this thing that came out about her. Yet another piece of information, like I called it, and it ain't it. There's gonna be more shit. This your boy. Scream at me.